When we build the fourth agent, it is going to get you response from the large language model. And additionally, it can get response from a specific internet resource what you point. It is not going to go a broad search only to the repository what you shared. Not the SharePoint, it's the internet data. And click on create an agent. I hope I'm not confusing you with so much of sophistication. I'm gonna basically again copy the instructions. Let's go and tell the instruction to create an agent. So this time, definitely we are going to use the web component, but instead of just going to the wild west of internet and finding information from anywhere, I can specifically ask the agent to narrow its focus to a particular website. So it is asking again what name you want to suggest. We're going to put garden basic plus web plus. So that's going to be the new name. Now if I go to configure, we're going to do the drill of changing the icon. Save. We are not making any other changes to description, instruction, things like that. We know that how to do it. Here I'm going to first provide a website information. I'm going to go to a website called gardeningknowhow.com. So this website have plenty of information on gardening tips and tricks and how to grow about indoor and outdoor plants, things like that. So I'm going to paste that, but this is not a SharePoint or this is not a graph grounded site as well. So to make it work, you have to turn this web search on. So now that we have added this particular website as the knowledge source and we turned on the web search, so if I come down and if I ask for plant care tips, it should get that information or details from the right. So let's see, it is bringing some information. I don't know where it is coming from. Let's wait for that to finish. All right, so now it is finished. So I can see that the information is from a website. If I click on that information, it is going to the gardening know-how. So that is how you, even though it is web, you can expose that to a specific website or specific multiple websites if you want, rather than, so let's see if I can add one more. So if I go here, if I go and select this garden care, and if I come back to the app, so let's put one more URL. Right, so we have added two websites. So I don't know what question I can ask which can pull information from both places. Let's go and quickly go ahead and create it. And we can play around with asking some questions specific from the second website. Right, click on go to agent. So the new one is basic plus web plus. So I'm going to ask about gardening tools. Can you suggest some essential gardening tools for beginners? All right, in this case, we got information from only one website. Let me see what information is there in the other website. Garden care. How, here is why gardeners are planting poppies. So I'm going to ask something like this. What is the 10-10-10 fertilizer and when should you use it? So let's see if it is going to pick up that information. Click on new chat. So that was specific to that particular website. So right, it's again picking up from the fertilizer from gardening know-how. All right, so I will play around with it to see if I can modify some prompt and give it some time to see if it is reflecting, but you get the idea, right? So now it is going to the web, but it is narrowing the focus to the website we provided. In the second example, I provided two websites. It is not picking up. Maybe it's because of the instruction, or maybe it is part of the problem with the prompting I'm doing. But the exercise, what we did was to showcase the capability of another knowledge source that is purely web and grounding that into a single website. All right, so let's do, so how many we created? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Pro Plus.